Fringe is a show involving a branch of the FBI that investigates, quote, fringe science. Fringe sciences are highly occult in nature, involving the opening of portals or dimensional doorways, mind control, teleportation, precognition, psychokinesis, dark matter, cybernetics, and other hypothetical sciences. The Fringe series involves a significant amount of these sciences while functioning as a crime investigation thriller. Season 1 premiered in September 2008. At the heart of Season 1's plot is the trafficked scientific secrets of a group known as ZFT. At the helm of this group is an occult scientist known as Mr. Jones, who embarks on a mission to abduct a series of artifacts collected by fringe scientists Walter Bishop and William Bell 23 years prior. As we find out, these are parts to an apparatus used to open a dimensional door to an alternate universe, a portal or window that overcomes the constraints of time and space, and teleports individuals to other dimensions. Fringe Season 1 features unmistakable 923 C.E.R.N and apocalyptic symbology throughout its 20 episodes. An initial and very strange character that we meet,
Observer September.
So they're traveling through time.
It's more like they're observing time.
It doesn't have the same sort of concepts and limitations as we know time to have.
So there's this intrigue about what role the observers play. Who are they?
They seem to show up at really important moments in world history. And we can surmise that because they're here now, we're at one of these important moments in history.
It appears that September is working to orchestrate something, though it is difficult to understand exactly what that is in Season 1. One such trailer for Fringe mentions that September and the other observers show up at, quote, important moments in history. Fringe Wikia, though, clarifies that September is from the approximate year of 2600, and has used time travel to study the events leading up to a, quote, invasion that would occur in 2015. But there is more. The plot thickens when the main protagonist, Olivia Dunham, begins to track the bioterrorist group known as ZFT. One of the top scientists for ZFT, named Mr. Jones, breaks out of jail using a teleportation device constructed by fringe scientist Walter Bishop. Walter Bishop comments that
it was a transportation device. Understand, this man teleported through space. But the science behind it, in theory, it would work. In theory, it could retrieve anyone from anywhere.
Are you saying that you created
a teleportation system? Yeah. Except for this one's meant to travel through time.
Later, the FBI catches one of Mr. Jones's chief operatives. This operative makes a very peculiar claim.
You know what they're gonna do to you? It's gonna be like that first night. The second.
It doesn't matter if you find Jones or not. He's just a part of the army. What was written will come to pass. And nothing you do can stop that. Nothing.
We later find out what will come to pass is a war, an apocalypse, a collision of two worlds that will be at war. It's a war between two realms, the human and another that is not well understood.
Markham found some guy who collects scientific ephemera. He had a copy in his basement. The thing was never published. It was never even proofed, but check this out. The advances of science, which are supposed to expand our knowledge of the universe, will, if not carefully controlled, destroy the world as we know it.
So it's light reading.
Wait, it gets better. Our technological ambitions have not only driven us to the brink of catastrophe, the catastrophe has already begun. What will the apocalypse look like? The answer, to use a term generally understood, but the specifics of which you cannot imagine, and which this document will attempt to describe, is warfare.
There are numerous veiled remarks from characters about the coming, quote, war, unquote. Again, it is hypothesized that this war would take place in 2015, according to the show.
Something terrible is coming. What? I don't know.
I know about the manuscript, the manifesto, ZFT. I know that you believe that there's some kind of war coming.
You read it?
We think we understand reality, but our universe is only one of many. The unknown truth is that the way to travel between them has already been discovered by beings much like us, but whose history is slightly ahead of our own. The negative aspects of such visitations will be irreversible both to our world and to theirs. It will begin with a series of unnatural occurrences, difficult to notice at first, but growing, not unlike a cancer, until a simple fact becomes undeniable. Only one world will survive, and it will either be us or them.
While scientist Walter Bishop is reading about the apocalypse and the collision of two worlds, one human and another alien, you'll notice that the major protagonist, Olivia, is walking toward a black box. ZFT scientist Mr. Jones left it there for her. The cube symbology is stark here. As with many other television shows and movies, the cube is an occult symbol that portrays the opening of a dimensional doorway. The woman, Olivia Dunham, is put to the test when she is told that a bomb has been planted on the 47th floor of a building. She immediately retrieves the address.
Your turn.
Indeed. 923 Church Street, 47th floor. You better hurry.
This is Agent Dunham. I need immediate evac. 923 Church Street. There's a device on the 47th floor. Nicely done.
Good performance.
She arrives at 923 Church Street, the address of the explosive, and moves to the 47th floor. Olivia frantically searches for a way to turn off the bomb, while other FBI agents maneuver to evacuate everybody as far away from the building as possible, and they also alert FEMA.
I need these streets cleared now! Anyone within a 4-block radius has to move! Go! Double time!
Hey, where are we?
Building's about 70% clear. They're undergoing renovations, so not all the floors are occupied.
So the device?
This one's a real mess. The bomb squad says they can't move it or defuse it.
Why?
Because they've never seen wiring like this before.
Oh my God.
Initially, all of the agents with Olivia abandon her, but Olivia stays, trying to find a way to deactivate the bomb.
It's rigged here for a reason. To blow out the windows.
4 blocks ain't gonna cut it.
Not even close.
I'm on it. Contact the weather service. We need to map the fallout pattern and get FEMA up to speed.
Mr. Jones, I am willing, but I am not able.
Olivia, we gotta go.
I have faith in you.
Okay, we need to get these people out of here.
Whoa, where are you going? Olivia, we gotta go. What did Jones say? Olivia.
I need to do this. There's no other way.
If you stay here, you are going to die. I'm not doing this with you, Olivia. You did it. What was that? How did you do that?
In episode 20, we see September shows up again, as he only shows up at important moments. This is the episode where Mr. Jones opens the dimensional doorway, the window as it is called by several of the characters interviewed. Mr. Jones has fashioned a device that will open this doorway.
It's locked in.
Stabilize, damn it.
The coordinates are separating, sir. It's not working. They're still separating. We're losing it. We can't hold it open.
It's too thick here. These are the wrong coordinates.
He's hunting for a location called a soft spot, an area of weakness in this space dimension.
The man was holding like this black square, like it was scanning something.
This truck, it just came out of nowhere. It just appeared, like it came through the window, and what was on the other side of it was different.
It was emitting a sound, like a loud noise.
It was like a window. It warped. Then it shut.
Can't believe I'm going to be saying this. Let's assume that Jones is trying to make this doorway into another universe.
He's trying to cross over, to get to Bell. Finding the right place to cross over is the key. Dr. Bell once posited that our world has soft spots, places where the fundamental constants of nature, the speed of light, gravity, the mass of a proton, for example, have begun to decay. Our world has soft spots, places where the fundamental constants of nature, the speed of light, gravity, the mass of a proton, for example, have begun to decay. As a result, in these particular areas, the membrane between the realities is thinner, almost porous. The Bermuda Triangle is one, but there are others. And until recently, these areas were extremely rare. Scientific progress, advancing technologies, by meddling with the laws of nature, has hastened the decay of these constant fundamentals and increased the number of soft spots. He could effectively break through.
Of course, there's a problem opening a hole to another reality. In theory, that would also allow things from there to pass over here, which could be dangerous.
What's the status? Coordinates are coming into place, sir.
In the last scene, we see Mr. Jones attempting to complete his mission and open up the door. Not unsurprisingly, we see 923 symbolism again. On the computer screen are a set of coordinates that read 360, 90, 23, followed by the parting of the dimensions and the window appearing. All Mr. Jones has to do is, quote, cross over, unquote.